Hi everyone, another Diablo Immortal video here. This time we're going to try Alley of Blood with my Necromancer, but with a summon build to see how we get on. So take a look at the essences afterwards, but I'm going in with Golem, Mages, Skeletons, Bone Armor and Bone Spear. And they're using a lot of the new essences that have recently come out. And yeah, we're going to see if this actually works during Alley of Blood. Slightly different to having a PvP build. The focus here is to take down the Guardians quickly and the towers to try and rush the opponent. So yeah, let's just queue up, get into a match and have some fun in Alley of Blood and see how we get on. Here we go, just entered a match. Fingers crossed we get a fairly balanced team here. That always helps. For the starting skills, I'm going to go with Guardian's Call because then it fits in nicely with the rest of my summons. And we look like we've got a fairly even team. I don't recognise any of these names. Let's see how we get on. So we've got 30 seconds or so before we start. And if we have a look at my inventory, you can see in Alley of Blood only the first 6 of these slots are actually active. The bottom 2 are locked out. In terms of set equipment, I've gone with a full shepherd's gear just to help the summons out. Okay, let's say here we go.
4, 3,
kick off these summons.
2, 1.
Got bone armor to give them some more immunity.
Dawns.
And yeah, we're gonna focus on these Guardians that come rushing at us. The thing is, I haven't got as much survivability here. I usually go in with Wraith Form and maybe Borrowed Time as well. I've had some other previous builds where I've gone in with Borrowed Time and Wraith Form and Astral Count. This time I haven't got the survivability skills, so I have to slightly stay further back and let the summon do a lot of work. Okay, let's heal up a little bit and keep pushing. So the idea is just to keep those summons active. Golem will keep the mages going. Take down these Guardians. I did try another really aggressive build with the Wraith Form where I basically just kept going straight to the towers and doing as much damage to the towers as possible, dying and then running back again. It was a bit of a Rambo technique. I just rush in brute force. You accept the deaths, but it did mean the towers went down quite quickly. I'm trying to go with a less annoying build here. We don't just always just rush in. I should really do that. I'm going to take down this last guard. Okay, so that Guardian's down. Let's hang back a little bit, heal up, and then jump straight in, but make sure I've got my summons up, just in case somebody comes after me. I'll distract them. So yeah, like I said, I'm not really focusing on the players. If I do get killed, I just feel like because of the summons. Just 3 kill streak there, which is quite lucky. Yeah, I've not really got any PvP specific gear on here. So, let's grab some of these. Grab some of the golden loot. I like to call them in this mode. Really need some health. Pushing here. So we're on to this next tower, and my summons are dealing an insane amount of damage. I've got about 4 or 5 mages that I can summon here. That's another one down. And that was my fault. I was being a bit greedy, going for the drops there with no health. Kind of took a risk. I thought my cheat death was gonna kick in there from Gladiator, but I'm guessing that's already used up and on cooldown. That's okay, let's just rush back in here. not really after the kill streaks here. The objective is just to win, just to get those event rewards. And have fun, of course, if you do like this mode. Okay, I'm gonna help take down this Guardian rather than go for that tower. Just to give our Guardian a bit of aid.
An ally has struck down an enemy.
Okay, now let's push forwards. Keep going. Take down this annoying turret.
I witness your guile.
Don't know how I took that person down, but yeah, fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna hang back a bit. Need to heal up. Come on, bandage. There we go. Oh, got some health orbs here. I'll take one of them. Somehow got another kill. Must have been my summons. 3 kill streak. 3 kill streak. Really wasn't focusing on enemies. Really surprised. Don't underestimate a summon build in PvP. I might actually try this in Battleground as well, that'd be a laugh. Yeah, straight at the Crystal Heart. Take down the Crystal Heart. I'm just spamming my summons and skills as much as I can. I've got Bone Spear as well. And there we go. That's Alley of Blood completed with a victory. Let's see how we did with a summon build as Necromancer. That's not too bad. There was like 7 kills when I wasn't really aiming for the kills. Didn't quite get MVP. I wasn't aiming for that anyway. Seems like the team was not bad actually. I got quite lucky with my team. So yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna probably stick to this build in Alley of Blood for a while, just because of how quick it was to take down the Guardians and the towers. But yeah, let's have a look at the skills that I've got. So if I go to the essences here, so for the helm, this is one of the newer essences where the golem roars every 2 seconds and extends the duration of the skeleton mages by 2 seconds. And you get a decreased cooldown with the golem as well, so that's quite cool because it keeps your mages active for longer, and you can have 4 or 5 mages up, which is fun. I went with this new essence as well, where bone armor empowers the nearby summons and grants them immunity of damage and loss of control, just to stop them from dying too quickly when they're taking out the sentries and the guardians. For the shoulder piece, I've just got this new essence which I love, where the mages grow in size and strength the longer it's active. That kind of works nicely with the golem roaring, which just keeps them active for longer. So yeah, that's cool, and there's cooldowns reduced as well. For the leg piece, I've gone with bone armor duration increased because of the chest piece. It sort of works nicely with that, so when I do cast that, the immunity to damage on the summons will just stay for a bit longer. Obviously we have to remember the bottom 2 slots are not really going to do anything, so this one is one of the newer essences as well, which is quite fun. So Command Golem now summons a Devouring Golem with unlimited duration that consumes nearby corpses to increase its size, maximum life, damage and attack range, while dealing damage and slowing nearby enemies. And you get sort of the Command Golem's life go up by an extra 10% and damage increase as well. So that's quite a cool one. Works nicely with the other skills. And then this one is one of the newer essences as well, where the skeletal mages will now move around and channel beams at nearby enemies. So it's quite nice when you have 4 or 5 mages that are doing this at once. It looks quite cool as well, and they're no longer static. So yeah, I find that these essences work together quite nicely. I'm quite impressed with these new essences they've given the Necromancer in Diablo Immortal recently. They're actually ones that I want to use and make use of in sort of PvP, Alley of Blood, and also in raids, Gauntlet, and yeah, they're really fun essences. If I did have the bottom 2 slots, I would have gone with increased damage for skeletons and reduce the time to actually raise those skeletons, but we saw in Alley of Blood those 2 are locked out. So they're the skills I'm going in with. And as for the set pieces, yeah, like I said, there's a full shepherd's gear just to give them, you know, as much critical hit chance and damage, the frenzy if I can unlock that, and the last 2 I've got is just attack damage increased by 15% just to give a bit more boost there. The gear is leveled to 30, but there's nothing too impressive to mention there really. It's mostly the set pieces and the skills that are working together here nicely in Alley of Blood. But yeah, I thought I'd show that you can go in with a full summon build in Alley of Blood. Don't be shy, don't always need to go in with a damage over time sort of PvP heavy builds. Summons do work nicely as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed watching, and yeah, try out yourself. I'll see you next time. Bye.